Great morning, students. So, myself, Nazir Hussain, Assistant Professor in the Department of ECE, AITS Rajampet. So, today we are here with one more program called Multi-Byte Addition in 8086 Assembly Language Program in Microprocessors and Interfacing Lab. Now, first, let us understand what is this logic actually. So, what is multi-byte addition? If you see, so previously we did a series of n bytes, n words addition, in which we are going to add a series of data. So we are going to add this a series of data, something like this. But now it is a multi-byte addition. So here what we want to do is we are going to take two inputs, one input like this and another input like this, and we want the addition to be happening between multiple bytes, like first these two gets added and the result should be stored in somewhere, and these two, after that these two bytes, these two bytes, these two bytes, likewise multiple bytes we are going to add in this program. That's why it is called multi-byte addition. So how we do this, let us see the logic here. So for this, since I have to give two inputs, I have taken two memory locations for inputs, like here 3000 for input 1 and 2000 for input 2, and to store the output I have taken one more location called 4000. So to access these locations I am using these registers: move SI, 3000 for input 1, move DI, 4000 for storing output, move BX, 2000 for giving second input. How many bytes we want to add, we can give that with the help of a count register. Here I want to add 4, so for that case move CL, 04. You can give n number of bytes, those multiple bytes gets added and stored in the output locations, but the count should be increased here. Now this here move DL, 00. We are using this DL to check that whether any carry exists while performing addition operation or not. For that case we use this DL register. Now how this logic works, now see, so right now what is the BX value is 2000. So in 2000 we are having a value called 44. With this instruction move AL, in brackets of BX. So when you place braces for any register or any value, it becomes a memory location. Now what is the meaning of this instruction is, it moves the data available in the location pointed by the register BX, means 2000 location lo unna data, it takes that data into AL. So after this instruction AL will be 44. Now after that what we are doing, we are performing addition operation between AL, in braces of SI. What is SI? It is the first input. It is having 3000, 11 is the data available in 3000 location. Now this 11 gets added with AL and result will be stored in AL. Now what happens when 11 gets added? Data will be 55. After performing addition, this 55 is going to be loaded into the output location, which is DI. After this 4000 location will be loaded with 55. Move in braces of DI, AL. Now one byte, one inputs are added and one output is produced. Now I want to perform addition of next consequent bytes, right? For that case what I am doing, I am just incrementing all the memory locations. Increment BX, which increments this location. Increment SI, it increments this location. Increment DI, for storing the output also we need another location. After this the same operation to be repeated. So for that I have written a loop back. Again it takes data from BX, means after in second iteration, so AL will be loaded with 33. Then it gets added with 22 in SI, so the result will be 55. 55 will be moved to next location of DI, which is 4001. Again next byte gets increased in SI, increment BI, increment DI, and then again the same operation. This loop repeats until this count becomes 0. After performing all these operations, we are going to check for a carry while performing any addition. If any carry is there, that carry gets added here, ADC DL, 00, that carry gets added, and that carry is also going to be moved to the next consequent location in the output. Like after this, after the count becomes 0, in the final way, so we are going to get carry. So this is how this logic actually works. and the same program can be executed for multi-byte subtraction just by changing these two instructions, by changing this add to sub, and by making this very simple. Only by changing the addition into subtraction we can go for multi-byte subtraction also. Now let us see how this program is getting executed for the given inputs. So in this I have selected a memory location 6000 for entering the program. I have already given all the program now. So inputs for S space 3000. So I have given 44, 33, 22, 11, and one another input in the location of 2000. I have given 11, 22, 33, 44. So now let's just execute this using a G command. Starting address of the program, enter. Now after execution, check the output in the memory location 4000 given for DI. So it gives you 55, 55, 55, 55. This is how we used to get. So this is about multi-byte addition. Now for if we want to go for a multi-byte subtraction, so now let us just check by changing the program instruction and changing the inputs here. So A space 6000. So here instead of going for add, I just write now here I am writing sub AL comma SI. Now for this change the inputs S space $2000. So I am just changing this 6666, and I am changing one more input as 44, 44, 44, 44. Now let's just execute this program. So now what happens? I have been subtracting by giving inputs called so 66 is 66, 66, 66. To be subtracted value is 44, 44, 44, 44. What output we need to get is 22, 22, 22, 22. So let us check the output values. S space 4000 is the memory location. You can see all of these are output values. So this is how we perform multi-byte addition and multi-byte subtraction in 8086 microprocessor and interfacing lab. Hope you understand the program, and thank you, and share this among your friends.